Today we're going to be looking at a brand new hunting light from Fenix. This is the Fenix HT32 hunting flashlight that also has a red and a green output, as well as the white output, which is a 6500K luminous LED. This is going to come with the flashlight, of course, and it has a rechargeable 5000 milliamp hour 21700 battery as its power source. This is a unit that does not have an integrated USB-C charging port in the flashlight, so you'll need to remove the battery and plug the USB-C directly into it in order to recharge it. It also comes with a nice heavy-made holster and a very stout lanyard. You also get a spare O-ring, a user manual, which I will never read, and a warranty card, which I never fill out. As far as the power output, it is a 2500 lumen output light on its turbo mode. They say the turbo lasts just under 2 hours. I can tell you in all my testing of this light, although the light did get hot on the end, it never downshifted. The high mode outputs 1000 lumens, the medium is 350, and the low is 50. Of course, the strobe is the full 2500 lumens. On the red, it's going to output about 400 lumens, and the green outputs 1400 lumens. The white LED is a luminous SFT70, whereas the green and the red are SFT20s. So if you're not familiar with, or if you're not much into hunting, the red and green lights are just much less visible to game animals, but it is super bright as far as being able to see. You could get around easily with either the red or the green. Certainly would find some use for that with tracking also. This light has a tactical dual switch tail cap. That's where you get your instant strobe. It is very intuitive as far as, you know, running it through its modes, and it is very small. It's really remarkable that they've gotten this much power and features into such a small form factor. This is less than 6.5 inches long. If you see it there against the $2 bill, it's almost exactly the size of a dollar bill. Very small, very compact, and it has a little larger head on the end, but overall it is a very small light. The head diameter is about 2 inches and the body diameter is about 1 inch, which I'll show here with a quarter. The weight is 6.5 ounces, so a very small form factor, but a very powerful light for its size. It is IP68 rated. It's waterproof, fully submersible. They say it can go 2 meters deep for up to 30 minutes, and it passed a 1.5 meter drop test. And it is an impact resistant. They say it's an A6061-T6 high strength impact resistant aluminum body. I can tell you it's a well-made light. It feels very much quality. It has a hard anodized anti-abrasive finish. So this light, being a hunting light, is a thrower. On the turbo, it's going to throw for 2100 feet. It's going to have just over 100,000 candela. It does have a decent amount of spill. I wouldn't classify it as necessarily some kind of a dedicated thrower because it has a decent amount of spill on it, but it does reach out there a good distance, which is what you would want in a hunting light. So this new light from Fenix is $159.95, but it is readily available from the Fenix store for $127.96 with their 20% off coupon code. As far as run times go, you're going to get just under 2 hours on the 2500 lumen turbo mode, and as I said in all of my testing, the unit never downshifted from turbo. On high, you're going to get 1000 lumens. That's going to last you about 2.5 hours. If you drop down to medium, which is at 350 lumens, you're going to get about 8 hours. And the 50 lumen low mode, 29 hours. This is a very impressive and well-made light, as I have come to expect from Fenix. This light does not disappoint. It is geared toward hunting, and that is obvious in its configuration, both with the actual form factor of the light and with the LEDs, the red and the green, and the amount of throw and spill. It seems very much built specific to hunting. It is very much worth the $127 that you're going to pay for it. You can get that 20% off at phenixstore.com. You can also get it through Longhorn Tactical. Both of those online stores generally have a 20% off coupon readily available. The biggest drawback to this light, I would say, is its lack of a built-in charging port. I really like it when I can just plug a USB-C into the flashlight itself versus having to remove the battery and plug the battery directly into a USB-C charging cable. That's a bit of annoyance. But other than that, I would say the light is a 5-star light across all categories. So here we've got a tree at 100 feet. I'm actually standing a ways behind the camera, and I'll run it through its modes here. As you can see on the turbo, it is extremely bright, the 2500 lumens, no problem. Here we've got the red, no problem lighting things up with the red, but the green is substantially brighter, and it really jumps out there and grabs it. This would be very useful for hunting. Plenty of light, no questions. Here I'm kind of off to the side from the camera, but there is a tree out there at 200 feet, so I will run it through its modes, and again, no problem reaching 200 feet with this light. And we've got a tree here. These are 300 plus feet. You know, in the sweeping, you sweep across the 200-foot tree and the 100-foot tree again. Then there's a group that's about 300 feet, and then you've got some that, of course, are probably 500 or 600 feet maybe out. And the final shot, we're looking out, and you'll see kind of a white fence line, and there's some brick down there. That is actually between 550, 600 feet or so away. I think it lights it up, but with the camera being 600 feet back, it's not a real clear picture, but it does light it up. I will be running this flashlight in some comparison videos in the future. I'm curious to see this up against some of the Olight offerings, but it is a fantastic light, and I also have some other reviews that will be coming out on some Olights and Fenixes. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, hit the like button and give me a subscribe there. I would not hit the bell button on my channel. I produce a lot of shorts, and I think that would just be annoying for someone to be getting notified every time another 100 shorts comes out. So anyway, we do have some other review videos coming out on some flashlights, so hopefully we'll see you in the future. We will catch you on the next one. Cheers.